Well, it's tulip time at the Wooden Shoe Tulip Farm, and I'm with Barb Iverson. And Barb, it's beautiful once again. It's every year. It's just gorgeous.
Great, and the color this year is just really good.
It is good. And you know, sometimes the weather is not the best that we want when we come to see tulips, but we're all Oregonians. You dress for the weather.
That's right. You just put on a parka and throw up your hood, and you're good to go. Good pair of boots, you're fine.
Yeah, and don't forget to bring your camera because there's so many beautiful photo ops. Take them of your family, your friends, the kids.
And yeah, we encourage the families. Bring it. Yeah, families and friends. Bring them out.
Yeah, right. Well, you know what? I love these raised beds that you have with the tulips. I mean, the fields are gorgeous, but to see them together in combination, it gives you so many ideas to bring home to our own gardens.
It really is. If you're going to order for your garden, this is the place to go because of all the different varieties that we plant here. Everything that we've got in our catalog is planted out here. So, like in this bed here, we've got our double earlies. Even though they're not all open, there are double earlies. So it kind of gives an idea of the height, what they look like together. It's just a good example for your own yard.
I do love that because you've done all the work for us. We don't have to think about it. We don't have to measure them. We don't have to kind of go back and forth in the catalog. You come out here and you get the names and then you put your orders in.
That's right. It's that easy.
And you know, this one is really interesting. These have a different shape totally from these doubles right next to it.
Right, we've got lilies in here. We've got some single lates. These are the Temple series. You know, there's Temple of Beauty, Blushing Beauty. You know, there's just odds and ends in here. Lily Rosa. So it's just, you know, you can see what a lily actually looks like.
Right, right. Yeah, and I'm not familiar with that one. That's really beautiful. And then I do love the parrots. Those are so unique.
Stunning. They're really nice. They're kind of, they're just weird. You know, if you want something that goes in that spot in your yard that you talk about, these are what you want to do. And the apricot, these are really nice.
Well, they change so much color. There's apricot when they open, but then there's more pink, there's white, green, and you can't capture that in a photo.
No, you really can't. You really can't.
And this one down front, the monarch, that just looks like it's on fire.
It is, and that one is especially hard to get a good picture in the catalog. You just don't realize how pretty it is unless you come out.
And I'm really glad that you guys have done all the work for us because we really don't have to think. All we have to do is plant because you have these great packages.
We do. A lot of times people come out and they're just overwhelmed. They don't realize there's so many different kinds of tulips and so many to choose from. So what we've done is we've put these packages together. So with tulips you can have 2 months of bloom time.
Wow.
So with Stressa and some of the other earlier varieties, we'll start with those and then we'll run it all the way through the single lates and a parrot. So you can have 2 months of bloom time.
And you don't have just not tulips, but you have packages with hyacinths, crocus, so you can really have the whole gamut of spring bulbs.
Right, we do a spring mix where there's daffodils involved as well. So you just get, you know, it's just spring. You've got all the spring flowering bulbs.
Well, you know, we can't come out here and not go out to the field, so let's go out there.
Let's do that.
Okay. Barb, this is why we all come out, though, just to see the fields, because you can't see this anywhere around here. You have to go to Holland, and who can go to Holland at this time of year?
That's right. When you can, and especially when it's so close to home.
Right, right. It is just beautiful. And to come out here, it's just not the fields, it's not the raised beds over there with the tulips, but it's all the events and the yummy food.
There's a lot going on. We've got great food, you know, Dutch sausages, there's elephant ears, all those decadent things you're not supposed to eat until fair time. We have them now.
Right.
And then, you know, there's other activities too. You know, a lot of kids' activities. We've got the ducky races, the cow train, and we've got a double cow train, so you can sit next to your kid this year. It's good. Yeah, it's really nice. You have to check that out.
And there's, you know, there's adult activities too. You have a beer tent, which is kind of nice for if somebody wants a beverage while they're out with their family and friends.
There is, and then there's the garden. You have to wander over to the garden. We rent it out for events during the off season, but this time of year it's kind of that hidden place you go. There's a horseshoe ring in the backside. There's a playhouse for the kids.
Oh, cute.
We set up a badminton net, or there's just benches out throughout it, and just go out and kind of get away from the crowds and enjoy.
And you know, I love strolling through the shop. There's always nice things in the shop.
Oh, the gift shop's
souvenirs.
got great. They do a great job in there. And you know, if you think tulip, that's where you go. You know, there's all sorts of tulip items in there.
Yeah, I always get a couple bouquets, and then I bring a pot of tulips home because there's something that I didn't get to have in my own garden.
Well, if you forgot to plant them, you can actually even just put them in your yard.
And no one ever knows.
Well, or you can take them in the house and enjoy them.
And so, Barb, how long does the fest actually run?
It runs through May 5th, and it's every day, 9 to 6 every day. Although if you come in early, you know, if we know there's a hot air balloon coming out, we'll let them know on Facebook or our website.
Oh, wow.
And then we don't chase people out at night either. Well, you know, once it's dark, they're gone. But before that, if they want to take a brilliant sunset or anything like that, they're more than welcome to stay.
Well, you know, there's so many things to do here. You can enjoy so many different aspects of the fest. Come out with your family and friends. And if you have any other questions, you go to gardentime.tv and we'll click you over to their website. Well, thanks so much. Have a great season.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming out.